What are we doing? When do we say that this is upset, ridiculous, and absurd, and it's for equality of all and not just for some? When did this being black become such a seesaw? Like, I have to be on this side, and if I'm on this side, that means this lower half gets ridiculed, gets beat up. This is not a gender war. This is not African Americans against African Americans. Or is it? Are we divided by socialism? Are we divided by racism? Are we divided by politics? Are we divided by the status quo of saying reality TV show dictate how we're supposed to be? That African Americans can't be role models? That we can't be friends? That we can't love one another? That we can't treat each other with dignity and respect? Aren't you tired of that? Aren't you pissed off? I don't need someone telling me that this is a black queen. I know what a black queen is. I don't need someone telling me that I'm a black king. I know what a black king is. Aren't you tired of being categorized, stereotyped? When do you get upset? When do you say enough's enough? And I'm not going to allow one-sided points of views to manifest and to cause me to turn against someone I should be protecting. Black men. We need to protect not only ourselves, but our women. Black females, we need to not only let you protect yourself and stand up and be sophisticated, educated, strong, humble, courageous, magnificent, but we also need to do it together. There needs to be a line of equality. There needs to be a sense of reality. We jump on the bandwagon of anything that sounds like we need to fight each other. Oh my God, black men are bashing women. Well, you tell me where women are not bashing men. It's equal opportunity, it looks like. It's like the more pointers I can get at you, it's just like, oh well, now I'm going to get those pointers back at you. When do we stop? When does somebody take a stance and say, this is ridiculous. Enough is enough. Rickey, Smiley, guess what? Guess what? I got it. You made a distasteful joke. I got it. I got it, and I'm pretty sure that you've heard us, you've heard everybody, and it's like, you know what, I'm sorry, I apologize, I got it, but that's not my character. Esha Jordan, I got it. You said some things about the majority of African American men, and if they're not affected, what I'm saying is this, okay, what I'm saying is this, let's stop taking a stance, okay, on choosing sides. Let's stand together. Wrong is wrong and right is right. Rickey, Smiley, you was wrong for your comment and you've admitted it. You've apologized. Esha Jordan, you've come back in your videos and basically said, you know what? I didn't have to use all that vulgarity. Okay, I didn't have to say the majority of black men because you don't know the majority of black men. There are men out here supporting women. There are women out here supporting men. And I refuse to believe that Rickey Smiley or Esha Jordan speaks for everybody when they say that, oh, there's so much male bashing and female bashing. So at what point do we stop it? At what point do we make a video that says we all need to be on one accord? It's not going to take 3 videos. It's not going to take celebrity status. It's going to take you and me to make a difference. Are you ready to make a difference? Are you ready to make a difference? There is an equation against African Americans, okay, all right, where the variables in that equation is not equal. It's not equal. And guess what? Those equations are ego, okay, ego and favoritism. Okay, we have such a big ego. How dare somebody talk about the stereotypes that's actually factual? How dare somebody get on here and tell us like it is? Favoritism. Well, if it's not coming from a celebrity, it's really not real. I don't give a shit about a celebrity. I don't care about a celebrity because that's not everyday life. That's not everyday life. The things that Rickey Smiley have to go through, I don't necessarily have to go through. But I tell you what, when one of my African American queens, they're upset, of course we're going to rally. Of course we're going to support. But I want to make sure that the support and what we're rallying for, it means something. It means something. I can't say the majority of black men are X, Y, and Z because I don't know the majority. I know the people that surround me, and the people that surround me, they love African American women. Okay? The men that surround me love African American women. The women that surround me, they love African American men. Are there some problems? Yes. Let's identify it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's sit down and have a conversation. Let's have an intimate conversation about what we can do to make things better. Instead of tearing each other down every single time we turn around and there's a problem, it's like the men are doing this, the men are doing that, the females are doing this, but no one comes to the table and say, you know what are your grievances? What are your grievances? Let's come up with realistic resolution. Realistic resolution. But we keep on giving each other this seesaw effect, and everyone looks at us from all these different nationalities and they're saying, wow, these guys can't get it together. These guys can't get it together. We get mad at the Tyreses, we get mad at the Derricks, we get mad at the Tommies, because everybody's speaking their perspective, but the fact of the matter is, what stereotype is true? What stereotype is true? If you don't want to be perceived as the angry black woman, then don't be the angry black woman. Be the woman that says, I'm going to outline grievances without using vulgarity. I'm going to sit down at the table and I'm going to bring some people that I feel like is going to make a difference. I'm going to go Facebook Live and I'm going to have a panel of African American men, African American women from all different shades and backgrounds. And we're going to sit down and have an open discussion, an honest discussion about what we can do to make a difference. Stop being one-sided. Stop riding a bandwagon that's only going to promote gender wars. It's ridiculous. And that's not how we move forward. That's not how we progress. That's not how we say equality for all. We're so busy tearing each other down from the inside, we can't wake up and realize that, God, where are we at right now? Where are we at right now? It's not the Caucasian people's fault. It's not these people over their fault. It's our fault. We have to take responsibility for what we're doing. Women, stop talking about men. Men, stop talking about women. Come together. There has to be a common denominator. And right now, there is no common denominator. Mr. Rickey Smiley, you have a platform where you can be a common denominator. Esha Jordan, you have a platform where you can be a common denominator. Mario Cochran, I have a platform where I can be a common denominator. Who's going to help me? Who's going to help me? Or are you going to pass this video like you pass everything else? I'm not Beyonce. I'm not Jay-Z. I'm me. I'm a regular black man trying to do some extraordinary stuff. Am I going to be by myself? We're going to find out. We're going to find out.